Hi, another day, another meal. So I've taken the liberty of preparing this a little. I have dissected my chicken. This is what we're having, chicken. I take all the nasty stuff out, veins, fat, whatever. My daughter will be eating the chicken, but she will also be eating canned carrots that I don't get, but I get frozen carrots. And I'm going to make these really awesome potatoes. She is going to have mashed potatoes. I can have mashed potatoes, but I can't add the salt or the butter. There are a few things I want to show you first. My lovely little sibling has gotten me these. Some chickens, Mrs. Dash. And some Fiesta Lime. I can't wait to try that. Some extra spicy. Tomato, basil, and garlic. Dax Ranch. I'm excited to try this. It's ranch flavor. She got me so many things. There's more. And this is what I mean when I say Mrs. Dash makes everything. So this is onion and herb. This one is Italian medley. This one is garlic and herb. That's the one I was talking about. Lemon pepper, that's the other one I was talking about. Southwestern chipotle, that sounds great. A steak seasoning, which I didn't know they had. A table blend, never tried that one. And lemon pepper. I'm sorry, this one is original.
New.
And this one is lemon pepper.
Oh, that's a good one.
Also, I did get the creamer that I had mentioned, the fat-free half and half. I'm addicted to half and half in my coffee. This is what I use. Shamrock Farm, fat-free half and half. It literally has just 25 milligrams of sodium, nothing else. So, let's get started. We are having chicken, potatoes, and carrots today. I eat whole potatoes. And I bake them in the oven because they come out really crispy at the bottom, and I tell you, I could eat potatoes all day long if it was a healthy diet. Unfortunately, it's not. So what I do first is I get my aluminum foil, because that's what's going to get it nice and crispy. And I've already diced these up. I dice them into little wedges. And after that, we put some olive oil on it. Yes, I'm not supposed to have olive oil. I did not pick up peanut oil. It totally slipped my mind. So once we get these on here, and not on the floor, yes, I have a lot of potatoes because potatoes are a starch, man. They will fill you up, and they are good. So we got that done. Rinsed my hands off because they are very starchy. These are butter potatoes. I normally use russet potatoes, but the potatoes at the store, they were under a blanket and they weren't smelling too good or looking too good. The butter potatoes were the only ones that looked good. Yes, I'm drinking my second coffee for the day. So I got butter potatoes. We're going to open this up and we're going to drizzle some on here, not sprinkle like I did in the first one. And you only want a little bit. 2 tablespoons is the recommended serving size. So that's what I try to stick with. I'm sorry, it's 1 tablespoon. But I got a lot of potatoes here. So we're going to close this up. And we're going to put the oven on 400. And we're going to cook these first before we put the chicken in, because the chicken does not cook long at all, especially when it's diced up like this. And we're going to get this in though. Close it all up, give it a nice little blanket to sleep in. I do not season my potatoes. If I season them, I will season them after they're cooked, just because the potatoes tend to stick regardless, and if you put seasoning on them, you're losing about half your seasoning trying to peel your potatoes off of the pan. Yes, I use pie tins and cake pans because I'm not going to eat no pie. I can't. Unless I figure out how to make a fat-free, sodium-free, sugar-free pie and cake. Haven't figured that one out yet. But we're going to set this aside until our timer goes off. And then we're going to pick one of these yummy seasonings that my sibling got me. And I'm not sure which one to use because they all look fabulous. I know I'm going to have to not use a spicy one because my daughter does not like spicy. But we're going to find one here. That's the extra spicy one. I can't wait to try these. I want to cook like a million things just to try these. Actually, there is a chicken grilling blend. We're not grilling, we're baking. Also, we're not using any oil for our chicken. I have put it on a piece of parchment paper that will get it to not stick. And chicken's not one of the meats that you want to crisp up, so we're not putting oil on it. But we're going to try this. I'm going to open it up and see what it smells like. Oh, wow. If you could smell that. Smells good. Let's see what it's got in it. Dried garlic, black pepper, sweet chili pepper, paprika, basil, oregano, rosemary, thyme, sage, cayenne pepper, bay, marjoram, savory, whatever savory is. I believe it's an herb. Mustard, cumin, dried onion, dried carrots, dried orange peel. I notice a lot of these have orange peel in them, which is not a bad thing. Citric acid, lemon juice, solids, natural lemon flavor, and oil of lemon. Now that sounds amazing. And these are awesome because they are zero fat, they are zero sodium, and there's no sugar in this one. Oh, there is There is not sugar in this. Not a significant source. So that's amazing. We're gonna slather this up on here. I'm gonna get my spatula that I love to cook with that my friend gave me. Those spatulas were supposed to be for decoration, and I did use them for decoration for about a month. And then I was like, no, I need to use these. Because they're Mickey Mouse. That's why they were supposed to be decoration. I'm a huge fan of Mickey. I like to tell people that he's my husband and Minnie stole him from me.
No, he didn't.
So we're gonna get a lot of seasoning on this.
Oh, Daddy, I want to eat it right now.
She likes the smell.
What's this stuff?
That's your potatoes. Your mashed potatoes. Now she likes mashed potatoes with carrots. For some reason, she likes to mix her carrots and her mashed potatoes. I'm not one to say no, because why not? How often do you get kids to eat carrots? Cooked carrots at that. Now I like a lot of seasoning on my stuff. If you prefer to season yours less, go for it. What's good for me is not good for everybody else. But I don't get a lot of flavor in my life, especially now. So I would like some flavor. My daughter is going to drink pickle juice.
I love pickle juice. It's so sour. I need help.
Bring it to me, baby. Now this smells so amazing. Oh, that was on there tight.
Thank you.
Did you get a straw?
Yeah.
Don't drink all of it, okay?
Why?
Because I don't want you to get a sore stomach. I don't know. I've never really drank that much pickle juice before, nor would I ever. I have drank pickle juice when I was a kid, just like her. I don't think it's harmful. It's pretty much vinegar and
Also,
dill.
your friend Trisha used to do it when she was a kid too.
Oh, yeah. Did she tell you that?
Yeah.
That's
When I
cool.
When I was drinking my pickle juice.
Now, if you wonder what I do with my scraps of chicken, I give it to my cat and my dog. They love it. Majority of it is fat, which is probably not good for them, but there is still a lot of meat on there, and there is still like veins and stuff in there, which I'm sure the veins are good for them, but they love it. Every time I make chicken, they're right up under my feet waiting for it. All right, that looks really good and seasoned. We're gonna put this back, and I'm gonna get some bowls or some pots to cook these veggies. I always wipe the lids of my vegetables because I have a cat and a dog and they shed like crazy.
Do you want a bowl or?
No, I'm gonna cook it in the pot.
Okay.
But thank you.
So, hot water.
Don't put your fingers in there.
But I think it's nice.
Yeah, but you're gonna mush it. It won't be flakes anymore.
Excuse me.
I don't know why this can is so incredibly hard to open today.
It's okay if it's not
I think it's just because I am worn out.
okay if it's not flake.
No, don't. And again, I drain my vegetables. I just feel like the butter that I put in there for her gets on it better if it's not in all that juice, all that water. I'm gonna get mine in there. And because I'm on a low residue diet, I have to cook these extra long. Lou, you want a carrot? Ludo! Here, the carrot is green. My cat is like, why? Why did it not me? Because you won't eat it. I am very picky when it comes to my food. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but I won't eat that. My carrot's gotta be orange with nothing on it. What'd you do, baby? Ludo hit your nose? Was it an accident?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
You don't know? There's some more brown pieces or green pieces. Now I am very hungry today. I ate a crap lunch. Not a crappy lunch, like it was healthy, but I didn't get to eat what I wanted to because I had to train some kids today. So our potatoes are ready to go in. I just leave them just like this. And I pop it in. Get some water in these carrots. And now I just gotta get her mashed potatoes going. Wish I had a smaller pot for it because it's just for her, but I only have 2 tiny pots. One of them was from my boss. He gave me his old pots and pans. I kept 2 of the things that he gave me, and eventually one of them rusted out. So now I only have 1 of the things he gave me.
You know how Ludo hurt my nose?
How?
Because I was sitting right there at the edge, and then he chopped off by the edge, and his paw slapped my nose.
Oh, that's horrible. Alright, so she does instant mashed potatoes. She doesn't like regular potatoes. Leave it alone.
Okay. I'm hungry.
I am too. Alright, so I need 2/3 of water for her potatoes. And I'm only just making a single serving for her, so it's not a whole lot. And it says 1/4 of a teaspoon, but we're not even going to put that much salt in there. We're going to put less than that because she don't eat it. And where'd I put her butter? Here it is. And it wants 1 tablespoon. And this is why I can't eat it, because you have to, I mean, I can, but when I make it for me and for her, it gets made a lot differently. That's probably a little less than a tablespoon, but that's okay. That is okay.
Mommy?
Oh, wow. Use some scissors.
There's also a hole in the bag.
Oh, you might not want to eat this one then.
Yeah.
Goldfish. Go figure. So we're not going to turn these on yet. Any of them except for my carrots. Because my carrots have to cook longer. No, they're right here.
No, these scissors are fine.
Oh, okay. And we're going to put a lid on them. And, we're going to get some butter in my daughter's carrots as well. Because she loves the butter.
Butter! Ew, that's so Eat your vegetables.
Alright, so her stuff is ready to go, but I'm not going to turn it on because mashed potatoes don't take long at all. And her carrots don't take long at all. The thing that takes the longest is my potatoes. And we're going to wait on that. There is another thing I wanted to show you that I picked up. What about it? Because it was made with green glass. These are the sodas that I found. They're made with stevia, so no fake colors, no fake sweeteners, 0 sugar. They have no fat, no sodium, no sugar at all. And I did try one of the creamy root beer ones yesterday. It was pretty decent. It tasted like root beer. My daughter did not like it though. But tonight I'm going to try this one. It's orange cream. Orange creamsicle. You will.
Ooh, orange creamsicle. But we accidentally got the wrong cut. Because it was open.
No, they're supposed to be like that.
Oh, why?
That's just the way they sell them. And then they make a lot of different flavors. They make vanilla Coke. They make black cherry. They make Dr. Ziva. And there's a strawberry lemonade. They're sodas, so they have that carbonation. They're really good so far. I'll let you know how the orange cream ones are. Alright, so our potatoes have been cooking for about 25 minutes. And I turn them up to 400 when I cook them because potatoes take forever to cook, even when they're diced. But we're gonna start getting the rest of this ready. And then we're gonna pop in this chicken. I do have the chicken temperature turned down to 350. So we've let's get this out of the way. I went and I spread the chicken out, and it's been sitting in the fridge just so nobody's like, ew, your chicken, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put that on the bottom rack so it cooks in so it cooks slower. The potatoes are on the top rack so they cook faster. And then we're gonna get my daughter's mashed potatoes here done. I'm gonna show you a trick about my daughter's mashed potatoes because I do use almond milk and I have never trusted putting almond milk in mashed potatoes. So what I do, and she really loves it, is I put sour cream in it. Sour cream is very fattening, and it does have a little bit of sodium in it. I'm not exactly sure how much the regular stuff has, but this is light and it is 50% less fat. So when it comes to fat content, your saturated fat is only at 1.5. Sodium in this is only 20 milligrams, so it's decent. Normally I would put milk in it, regular milk, but I can only have skim milk, and it tends to go bad really fast. So I have switched to almond milk because I can get 2 gallons of almond milk and it stays good for almost 2 months. So that's a win because we don't go through a lot of milk. I'm going to turn her carrots on real quick. I did already salt and butter her carrots. She also puts pepper on her carrots, which is fine with me. When I used to make carrots, I actually used to make them with syrup and brown sugar. They are really good. Carrots are naturally sweet, but when you add syrup and brown sugar to them, they are phenomenal. The only thing that I do different with those, though, is I do keep the water in it, because if you're cooking it with syrup and brown sugar, the brown sugar and the syrup will tend to stick more to the bottom of the pan than butter and salt. So I've never made it that way for my daughter. I don't know if she'd like it, so I just don't try it. We're gonna get these mashed potatoes done up real quick, though. I honestly don't think I have a lid for them. So what my best friend likes to do is she uses plates as lids, and that's what I'm going to do for my daughter's mashed potatoes. So the only bad thing about using sour cream for the mashed potatoes versus milk is you're not getting that you're not getting the extra liquid. The sour cream is not liquid. Even if it melts down, it's not liquid. So sometimes you have to add a bit more water. It doesn't change the taste of the mashed potatoes at all. She loves it. She loves sour cream. But when you cook with sour cream, it has like a different flavor. It doesn't taste like the typical sour cream that you would put on your tacos, because it's not cooked down. But this is cooked down, so it has a different taste. It does make the potatoes sweeter. I'm not gonna lie, I've tried it myself. It's good. So we're gonna get that done up. It's already starting to go because we don't have a lot for this. It's just for her, so we're only making 2/3 of a cup for her. But she would eat way more than that if I allowed her to. But I just don't find it necessary for her to eat that much. When it comes to starches, because starches do fill you up, and if I'm giving her a lot of starch, then she's not going to eat the rest of the meal. She'll tell me she's full, and I want her to eat her meal. It is not good to only eat potatoes, especially when it's mashed potatoes and you have all the crap added to it, the butter, the salt, and the sour cream. So we just don't put a lot in there. They're actually almost ready to be done up here. Normally I also would not use metal in my pans, but these are copper pans and they seem to be okay with metal, which is great for when you're like doing your rice, because they say to fork fluff it. Your rice, your mashed potatoes, and stuffing all has to be fork fluffed. So I prefer either the ceramic pans, which I'm not rich enough to have ceramic pans, or copper. Copper's really good. I was fortunate enough to get this set from an ex-boyfriend who is no longer with us. And her mashed potatoes are already boiling. So we're gonna start adding the flakes. There's one. And there's two. And we're just gonna put the rest of it in there because there's not a lot. And I'm going to add a little water because I know this is going to need extra water. Especially after I put this in. And it's still boiling even with this off. Well, it's because I have the wrong burner off. So we're going to move this because I don't want it to continue to cook. It will make it so much thicker. And try not to burn my plastic on my burner here. They don't make stoves big enough. So white sour cream looks exactly and tastes exactly like regular sour cream. I'm glad that they make an option like this because I do still put sour cream on my tacos. I am a sour cream fan. And just because you have to give up a lot of things, you shouldn't have to give up everything. So we're going to stir this around so it's not got the liquid in the top because like all sour cream, it's got liquid. Our mashed potatoes would call for, I believe it's 1/3 of a cup of milk, but you do not need that much sour cream. You do not need 1/3 of a cup. So I just put a heaping tablespoon and then like a half a tablespoon. And hopefully I added enough water, but it was boiling. And we're gonna fluff that up real quick. Make sure this is nice and mixed up for her. Now if they do look like they're too dry, add some water. It's not going to change the taste, it's only going to change the texture. Her carrots are going crazy over here, so we're going to shut her carrots down. And even though I made the smallest serving for her, which is only 2/3 of the flakes and 2/3 of the water, this still made a lot of mashed potatoes, which is okay. I mean, leftovers never go bad. Well, they do go bad, but they never go bad in this house. We'll use it again. Sometimes I like to use our leftovers for like an easy meal day. And hers are a little bit thick. We're going to put it back on this warm burner because we're adding a little bit more water. And I'm not adding too much water. This is 1/3 of a cup. And I'm literally, you can't even see the water in there. That's how little bit of extra water I'm putting in. And that can go in there. And then we're gonna mix. I can already smell the chicken. And it smells so good. I am so waiting to try this new seasoning that my sibling gave me. Even my daughter thinks it smells good, so that's a plus because she is a very picky eater, as most kids are. So this looks really good. I'm going to give you a peek. So it's nice and creamy. Look at how creamy that looks. She is going to love it. So her meal is just about done here. I'm going to save this fork for... Now look at that. I didn't even have to cover it because it cooked so fast. We're going to save this fork, though, for her. And I'm going to use this spoon to take her stuff out. We're going to mix up her carrots a little bit. We want the carrots to stay warm. We do want our mashed potatoes to stay warm too, but the problem with keeping the mashed potatoes warm is they tend to get harder when they're on the stove, still warming. I've even had like them end up crisping on the bottom, and I didn't want that to happen. Actually, it did taste pretty good though. Tasted like what are those baked chips? It kind of tasted like the baked chips, but I'd rather not have that happen because it does a lot of it goes to waste. So we're just about done here. I'm just waiting on her chicken. We're gonna take a peek at that. I think it could use a stir up. I don't like to open my oven though, because when you're cooking and every time you open your oven, you lose heat. Your oven will never tell you that. Like, it's not going to go and preheat over again. But you do lose heat. And we're gonna flip this. Oh, this chicken is almost done. That's what I'm saying. Like, this chicken cooks so fast because it's already diced up. When it's in small pieces like this, it just cooks so rapidly. I do like dicing it because, well, for one, because I like to dissect my meat. I don't like all that extra crap that's in there, the fat and the cartilage, and especially on chicken. I'm very picky with my chicken. And, but I also like it because I don't have to cut my daughter's food. It's already cut. So this chicken is looking great. And it smells so good. I cannot wait to try this seasoning. I know I said that, but I am excited. That's like one of the best gifts I could have gotten. I'm going to let you guys take a peek at this chicken right now. Just look at how fast that cooked. It's almost done. And this, because it's already cut, you don't have to open it up and see if it's ready. Because it's basically already open. I'm going to put this sour cream away before it gets room temperature. And we're going to put her mashed potatoes back on this warm burner. Grab myself a plate. Now, my cat already had a can of cat food and some chicken, and he is still looking for more food. Like, he is so fat. He needs a diet, but I've tried. I've tried to diet him, and it's impossible. Alright, I'm gonna start plating hers. We're gonna get her mashed potatoes on first. And if my kid likes her food, she will eat a lot of it. If she doesn't care for it, she won't eat much. That's how you can tell when she likes her food and when she doesn't. Normally I would put salt and pepper in this, but I'm just gonna put it on the top. She'll be fine with that. Actually, I might not even put salt on it. Let's see if she notices. But I mean, it's already got salt on it, right? It does. So we're just gonna put some pepper on there though, because she does love the pepper. Which to me is weird. She'll eat pepper, but she doesn't like spicy stuff. So I'm gonna actually open this can of orange creamsicle Zevia. I'm gonna tell you guys how it tastes. Oh, it smells good. It tastes good. Let's let my daughter taste some and see what she thinks. So the one thing I do like about these pops is they're all clear. Even the creamy root beer is clear. Kenzie, you want to try this soda? It's orange.
Hey, let me stop.
Yeah, I'll grab you a straw. Now here's the test. And kids they're very honest. So if it doesn't taste good, she'll let you know. How is it?
I don't know.
You don't know what you think about it? I think it's good. I mean, for somebody who can't do sugars and fats and sodium and all that, this I think is a good alternative. And it's made with stevia, which is plant-based sugar, and no artificial fake sweeteners, and it's just healthier. And I get some pop. So she has a lot of mashed potatoes left over. We're probably gonna put that away for her. And I'm gonna get her carrots plated up. Now she will eat these carrots like there is no tomorrow. She will eat this whole can of carrots. That's the same as with the green beans. She'll eat the whole can. I don't care. She's eating veggies. Vegetables. And if she wants to eat the whole can, more power to her. I obviously can't talk like ever, but whatever. My carrots are just about done here also. I'm hoping my potatoes are, because I did have to turn the temperature down. It's hard to tell whether the carrots will cook the way that I want them to. But we're gonna, before her mashed potatoes get yucky and crusty, we're gonna get them put away in this container. And then she can eat these another day or tomorrow, as long as it's not a week from today. I wouldn't freeze these. I would probably freeze regular mashed potatoes, but for some reason, like, the thought of freezing the sour cream just doesn't seem I know you're not supposed to freeze milk, and I don't know how sour cream would freeze, so I'm not chancing it. This is how I cheat. So because I can't have her mashed potatoes, I will lick the spoon. Those are amazing. She's gonna love it. And let me tell you, it did not need salt. I can taste the salt in them. I don't know if she will because she eats salt all the time and I don't. But to me, that doesn't need any salt. And I'm gonna pull this chicken out. It should be just about done here. We're gonna keep the potatoes in for a minute though. And I'm gonna plate hers. This is one thing I hate about cooking is I go through so many I go through so much silverware and bakeware. I don't know why. It's like, stick to one thing, child. But I don't. Now, she won't eat a lot of the chicken, which is okay with me as long as she's eating some of it. And I really hope she likes the seasoning, because if she doesn't like the seasoning, she won't eat it. But I mean, it smells really good, and she liked the smell of it, so we're gonna hope and pray. Kids are super picky. Mine is no different. So this is her plate. She got big girl plate, lots of carrots and mashed potatoes on them. She is going to love that. Alright, so I've got my carrots and my chicken on my plate. I just pulled these potatoes out. I did not shut my oven off yet though. This is really hot and really hard to open. They smell like they're done. But I don't see a crisp to them, so I'm gonna open this a little bit more. Oh, they're crispy. So I will not put my potatoes on my plate because I make a lot of food for myself. But take a look at these. They are done. On the bottom, they are crisped. And there's my meal. And now we're going to enjoy it. And remember, keep your ticker ticking.